Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about American Dad Season 1, Episode 6, Homeland Insecurity. In this episode, Francine wants to make friends with the neighbors by having a block party. But Stan's paranoia about security and terrorists almost destroys everything. Let's go through the story. Francine feels like they don't know their neighbors anymore. She thinks it's because Stan is too paranoid from working at the CIA. She tells him, "Let's throw a block party." Stan agrees, but he's already worried it's unsafe. They go to invite people. One of the houses belongs to Bob and Linda Mamari, a nice couple from Iran. Francine is friendly, but Stan instantly suspects they might be terrorists, just because of where they're from. Francine tells him to stop judging, but he doesn't listen. Party day comes. Neighbors arrive, and Stan secretly wears body armor. When the Mamari show up, he checks them with a metal detector in front of everyone, which is embarrassing. Francine says he's ruining things, and Haley tells him this is racism. Meanwhile, Stan signs Steve up for a group called the Scout Rangers to make him ready for danger. But the group is not a normal Scouts club. They drink, gamble, and act crazy. During one activity, Steve accidentally burns down the neighborhood gazebo. The Rangers think it's awesome, but when Steve tries to quit, they threaten him. So Steve runs away and Roger goes with him. Back at the party, Stan sees smoke and thinks it's an attack. He fires his gun in the air, making everyone panic. The party falls apart. Francine is mad. Her idea to bring people together just turned into fear. Stan still thinks the Mamaris are dangerous. He puts cameras in their house and even breaks in. They catch him and he ends up in jail. When he gets out, he pretends to invite them for brunch, but really locks them in his backyard like prisoners. He even calls it legal under the Patriot Act. Haley and the other neighbors see this and are shocked. Steve and Roger are still running. Roger wears Stan's CIA hoodie and tries to convince Steve he can fly. He jumps off a ledge, but they crash into a power transformer, knocking out power in the whole neighborhood. Stan sees the blackout and thinks the Mamaris caused it. He locks up the whole neighborhood. Francine finally steps in and pretends this was all part of the party theme, terrorist detention camp. Surprisingly, people start laughing and having fun again. Later, the Mamaris tell Francine they knew Stan was suspicious, but they still like him more than their old neighbors. Francine laughs, and Stan admits maybe he went too far. Francine says she'll protect the neighbors from him while he protects the country. In the end, there's also a funny side plot where Roger's poop is made of gold. Someone finds it, they fight over it, and it ends with a murder, setting up a to-be-continued joke. And that's American Dad Season 1, Episode 6, Homeland Insecurity. It's a crazy mix of paranoia, misunderstandings, and wild comedy, with Francine trying to fix things in her own way. If you liked this recap, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment about what you'd do if Stan was your neighbor. See you in the next one!